elementary education. So from then on, we start thinking that everybody knows to read and write here. And nowadays, school starts with 6 years of age. There is a preschool of 1 year, and with 7 years, then school really starts and goes on 9 years till the young people are about 16. And then they can decide if they want to work, if they want to go to a professionalization school or continue in gymnasium, in high school. And that's 3 to 4 years, the high school, and it depends on what materials, how many materials the classes the young person wants to make. And after that, there is a test that is the same for everybody in Finland that has made the same classes. And on basis on these tests, they sort of come in directly to universities, or then they have to study more or make some more exams. We have very good public school systems. There are private schools, but it is not because of school being better that a private school being better that parents choose a private school. Many times it's because of a language or a religion or something like that. Public schools are excellent here. We're in a part of the city that people used to move for summertime to this area of cats, dogs and pianos and everything, and stay till September. And here on right hand side we have the house of President Kekkonen. The president has stayed in power for 25 years, from 1956 till 81. He used to live here, and this is now his museum, and besides there was his sauna. His sauna, he used to take his political friends and enemies, and they tell millions of stories how he heated the sauna extra hot, for instance, for President Khrushchev of Russia, and President Khrushchev stayed in the sauna exactly 5 seconds. Here on right hand side you see a pretty bridge, white bridge that goes over to an island. To that island, Finnish people started moving houses from different parts of the country already in the end of 1800s, and it's an open-air museum. There you can see how people used to live. For instance, the wealthier houses, they were always painted in white or yellow because those paints were more expensive. They wanted to show off, of course. The poorer houses, they were painted red because the red color you get from the earth. And in the poor houses, in the still in the beginning of 1900s, the cattle used to sleep inside wintertime with people. You know, it's extremely cold here in Finland wintertime. To keep the heat inside, the cattle used to sleep with them. Nowadays, well, we have other methods. I don't know if where you are from, more people, but you know, for instance, the windows, we have 3 glasses in the windows and things like that. So we keep the warm inside. Look, on left-hand side, you're going to see some openings, some doors in the to caves here. And here we used to have bomb shelters during the Second World War. Also, the defense of Helsinki was led from these shelters here. From left-hand side, you have one of them. This time of the year we can still see them. There is lots of leaves. There's another opening. Now it's good for me to see too how many we can find of them. There should be at least 3 that we should see here. Look, our president is called Sauli Niinistö. He was elected president only some 3 years ago, so he's going to stay in power still for 3 years. His official residence is hidden here on right hand side. You're going to see this here in the park, so behind the park is the official residence. The official residence was built in 19th, so it's the best modern architecture and modern design can come with. He doesn't live there basically, he lives in his own house, but when he receives official guests he comes here. So we see glimpses of that in television every now and then, what there is in the official residence. Our Prime Minister again lives the official residence. On right hand side you see the house with the tower. On the left hand side we have this pretty wooden house. This is owned by a foundation, Ronald McDonald. And we are getting back to the hospital area. And on this side of this area we have a children hospital. And as it's a university hospital, considered one of the best in Finland, so we have children from all over Finland here. And this means that if parents want to stay close to their children, then they don't have where to stay overnight or to have to go to an expensive hotel or something. So Ronald McDonald Foundation keeps some rooms to these parents so they can stay in that house and come to see their daytime they can stay with their children, but then nighttime they have to stay away. So it's a very beautiful job they do. So I don't feel so bad eating a Big Mac every now and then. Um, well, about education, yes, I said there are private schools and public schools, but then when we get to the university level, we don't have any any private universities, only public universities. That means that, there are no university fees, they're free. Education is, open for everybody. The state gives to every student some 200-300 euros per month. Then it's very common that university students, summertime they work. We have a lot of for example construction works for the boys and why not girls also. Shops need more people working summertime. People take their vacations. There are a lot of summer jobs also. People go abroad to study languages or work. It's very popular to go to England, Germany, France, or something like that to study a language and then get some money for to pass the winter. Also, the state gives very low rent loans to the students. They have to start paying it only some 2-3 years after they graduate. So studying is possible for whoever wants it. There is an obligatory military service for boys. He had written Jean, sort of international, like French, like very elegant. And that was in the 1800s, what French culture, actually in the 1900s, till today, French culture is very much considered in Europe at least. And so Jean Sibelius, he took the visit cards and he started using them himself. There was no profession in them. So he became Jean Sibelius. That's how he became known in the world. He loved the bohemian life here in Helsinki. He had a lot of contemporary friends, artists, musicians, painters, all these kind of things. And they had 2 or 3 certain restaurants on the western side. It has been built in 20th, business buildings, this square here and then business buildings there. On the other side, railway station, everything on left hand side. And again we see the small parliament here on right hand side. Place I said that we have many of the parliament members offices there. And they're planning some kind of happenings for the weekend here in front. One thing I haven't talked about, the taxes here in Finland. Oh, that's important. We have progressive taxation. The ones who earn about the 1,100, which 5,500,000 people, we have some 700 who earn less than or the 1,100. So they don't pay any taxes. But if you earn something like 2,000 euros, then you pay some 10% taxes. 3,000 euros, you pay 20% taxes. 4,000, 25%, and so on. Maximum taxation, but then you have to earn something like that's per month what I'm saying. So you have to earn something like 150, 60,000 euros. Then you pay. The maximum is 60% of taxation. But 60%, if you think it over, people complain, but then we get a lot for it. For instance, with the healthcare, the education, the streets are clean, wintertime, the icebreakers, everything we need here to get by. We don't have extremely rich people here in Finland. The ones who really earn a lot, they move their documentation out from Finland. They don't live here. So it's a pity, but so really rich people we don't have, but really sort of poor we don't have either. Uh, I think the wealthiest people up north, they are the Norwegians. They have the petroleum. Then the Swedes. Then I don't know if Denmark. Or Marshall Mannerheim here on left hand side. The retirement age in Finland is 50. No, it's from 63 to 68 years.